Welcome to the biggest little city in the world, Reno, Nevada. Mackey Stadium, home to the Nevada Wolfpack, where we have hit the jackpot responsibly with this matchup. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Nevada Wolfpack. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Hilltoppers will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Nevada Wolfpack offense heads out and they'll have the ball first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But
he's going to throw deep right side. Got it inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Brings up second and goal.
He'll keep it himself. Moving toward the end zone. Ball out! Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
and you cough up the football, give it to the other team. Man, what a turn of events when going in to possibly score with a big play to giving the football to the other team.
Power football with the run. Inside the 45. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Hilltoppers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. That's caught. It's Smith. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. The Hilltoppers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. It's complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now on 2nd and goal.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Trying to barge in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, WKU.
Western Kentucky.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The short hands, it's Gibson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Gonna run it, it's Hayes. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks, it's Gibson. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Wants to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. They've got a first down here to open the period. Pulls it in, it's Rigby. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Nevada going quickly. Using his legs, it's Hayes. Shakes off the defender. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. They'll run it to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he puts through the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Texas looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field like Bevo in the pregame. They're up 14 over Texas State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Complete to the right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. Motion from the back. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. The sure hands, it's Smith. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. And the Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll go with the 5 wide out set on 2nd and 7. Makes the catch. It's Smith. There he goes. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Powell. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Toppers!
Number 20.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Getting set for the point after.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So an 82-yard drive there, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
14, Nevada, 7.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
We'll take over.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Nevada going quickly. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. Finds his big tight end. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Rigby. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Rigby. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. From the gun. Back's looking for the goal line. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Gets it out quickly. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Nevada! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A 1st half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Mackey Stadium.
Nevada set to kick off to start the third quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And, man, that's frustrating for an offense. You got a little something going. You had a little bit of momentum, but they've got to do a better job of protecting their guy, keeping him upright, letting him go make some plays for this offense. That's the only way he's going to get hot. They got to give him more time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Turns it loose deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Hilltoppers will punt this one away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolutely. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Nevada. They take the lead with the 6.
And that's the exact opposite of what this defense drew up in the locker room. You want to stop giving up explosive plays. You want to play deep, make the offense earn it. But play one, they put the ball in the air, down the field. DB can't make a play. Not only that, the run after the catch, a disastrous start for this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
Western Kentucky, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. Oh, he's got some space. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Hilltoppers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. He's looking downfield to throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
That's an interesting call going play action on 3rd and long because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field, and you saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
The Hilltoppers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. Running back searching for a hole. Finds a little space. Gets him away from trouble. That's a pickup of 6. Mark it at the 10. Nevada going quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. We've reached the break. It's Nevada holding the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hayes. Hits him with a stiff arm. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Gibson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They go to the ground. Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Powell. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's taking the deep shot. He's got it. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. USC has the lead right now, but kind of fittingly, the men of Troy have been in a battle today. They're up by 10 over Fresno State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They've put themselves in prime position right here, Jesse, to have a chance to win the game.
So how about this offensive line, David? Can they get some push? Because you're expecting them now to run the football to help the kicker out.
You're in a great situation. You're not in a rush. You don't have to hurry up. You know what you need to go out here, lead the clock, and kick the game-winning field goal.
Got it behind the line. It's Powell. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. There's a lot of celebrating going on over there after taking the lead, but there is still time on the clock.
That's a big-time kick. Had to have it. Nice job taking the lead. Nice execution. Now, defensively, you know exactly what you're getting in for. One more stop, and this one's over.
On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hayes. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On third down, he drops to throw. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Under fire. He's going to take off. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
It's a turnover on down.
The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go